How did your Spain Fulbright scholarship experience studying the socioeconomic effects of African immigration inform your views on prejudice in government?
Well, when I arrived in Spain to do my Fulbright scholarship, I was very excited for this opportunity. I had just finished 2 years of graduate school in D.C. And was really looking forward to the experience of having independent study and being able to pursue this research on my own schedule. However, the first morning I woke up happened to be 9/11. So instantly the experience transformed upon itself. And this was especially apparent when I was conducting my field research down in the southern coast of Spain with a lot of the Moroccan immigrants, and then down in Morocco itself, speaking to Moroccans and speaking to West Africans that were on their way up to Spain. And what was obviously became an issue is the whole role of America in the Middle East and the fallout from 9/11. And so what happened was I found myself in a position where I was like a reluctant diplomat. I've never been a flag-waving patriot because I believe in general that patriotism in many cases is a very destructive force in the world. But at the same time, I found myself put in a situation where I had to stand up, and for me, I'm not out to defend American foreign policy. I know that there's been a lot of wrongs committed under the name of American foreign policy. However, I think it's very important that people do not confuse government's actions with the people. I've always respected this division between a government's actions and the people, and as a result I feel that I deserve the same respect. And so being in Morocco, coming face to face with people that were openly anti-American, I didn't argue with them on a political level. I didn't yell at them, say, you can't say that about my country. I said, you should not be directing your ire at me personally. We can have a political discussion. I'd love to have a political discussion, and I welcome the opportunity. And I may actually agree with you in many cases, but coming towards me and yelling at me, you're missing the whole point. You know, I didn't vote for that guy. I didn't support that. It's important to recognize this demarcation, and it's one of the. Fortunately, I have found that in 90% of the cases around the world that people understand this division. I've had some wonderful experience, some wonderful exchanges with people that happen to be from countries that are pronounced enemies of my own country. And when I can sit down with an Iranian family for 6 hours while we're waiting to get a visa to get into Syria, and when I can talk to them about politics and culture, and when I can share with them on a personal level, on a human level, and not on a political level, that's a wonderful thing. It shows our evolution as humans. And at the end of the day, after the 6 hours, they say, hey, listen, you know, it's 3 hours to town. Why don't you jump in our car and we'll give you a ride to your hotel? I say, well, that's how it should work.